hope your mother finds out you've been bullying people like me online. The smokiness from the turkey, the spicy from the pepper jack cheese. Can I get a French onion soup, please? Woo! The spicy one shotgunned. Damn!
It's been a little while since I've checked in on Nova Online. If you haven't seen my previous video, I'm going to link it now. Go watch it. It should give you the rundown on just what Nova has done and why he is so disliked. When I started researching for this video, the first thing that I noticed is that Nova has not changed a bit. He still does cringy food reviews.
I know that not everything needs a review, but I got this sandwich from a local deli, no free advertising, and I just thought I should review it because I am out of video ideas. Insane cross-section. Cheers. The smokiness from the turkey, the spicy from the pepper jack cheese, the cool crunch of the cucumber, and last but not least, the flavor of the garlic mayo. This is one of the best sandwiches I have ever consumed.
God forbid he gives his local Boar's Head deli any kind of free advertising, even if it is one of the best sandwiches that he has ever consumed. But don't worry, guys. His unabashed criticisms are not just limited to corporate chains. Nova Online is the type of guy to go out to a fair and criticize small food vendors for reasons that you wouldn't even expect.
Trying shawarma for the very first time. There are literally like 0 shawarma spots near me. I was finally able to find a booth at a fair near me. Alright, and this is what we're working with the shawarma. It doesn't really feel that tight, but hey, let's try it out. And no, I'm not putting ketchup on the shawarma. Cheers. The only problem is I think there's a little too much fries. This is one of the best Asian dishes I have ever consumed. Definitely a 10 out of 10.
Imagine you have spent years trying to build your business as a shawarma food truck, and this TikToker comes up to you and tells you you have the best shawarma this side of the Mississippi, that it's his favorite Asian dish ever, and the only problem he has is you gave him too many fries. He murders the pronunciation, gets the place of origin wrong, and then criticizes you for being generous. But hey, at least your food gets the 10 out of 10, putting it on par with Dr. Pepper. I don't know what it is about Nova's food reviews that I find so amusing, but there's just this undefinable quality about it. And this feeling carries forward onto his shotgunning videos, where he will take cans of soda and shotgun them as if they were an alcoholic beverage. This video on screen happens to be my favorite. You can see Nova trying to open the can with some kind of, I don't know, household object. It spritz open all over him. He finally gets it open enough to chug it a little bit, and immediately starts pouring it all over his shirt. Nova makes this kind of content because he thinks it makes him look cool. The persona that he is trying so hard to portray to the world is this edgy, emo, kind of bad character, when his viewers and the rest of the internet view him very differently. There is no finer example of Nova trying to act cool than his recent accidental live streams. Nova had been accused of trying to act cool online so much that he needed a new gimmick so people would continue to buy that lie. His solution to this problem would be to accidentally go live. For those of you who don't know, to start a TikTok live stream, you have to press 4 buttons, a feat nearly impossible to do by accident. And Nova would do these often, pointing the camera at the ceiling and acting like he didn't know it was recording, trying so hard to be what he believed cool.
I hope I don't accidentally start a stream or something. That would suck. I don't know why I'm talking to myself. Alexa, insult generator. Alexa, insult generator.
I won't say anything because I think you might cry.
Oh, am I live? Oh, I did not mean to start a stream. Damn it. 5 stars, do a lick with the baby. I had to lay some truth for the best as I was chasing. If I was up, I fall into a better situation.
I would like to give a big shout out to Liquid Nova for archiving these streams. They would be completely lost to us if not. Their TikTok page will be in the link in the description below. It's one of the best places to keep up with the fresh Nova news. It seems like Nova's live streams, whether they be on TikTok, YouTube, wherever they are the places where he posts the most interesting content. Nova's TikTok food reviews are cringy and in a way funny, yes, but the streams have a whole nother added layer of drama to them at times. Like the accidental live streams, meant only to uphold his self-perceived image. And also the live streams where he is upset about his uncle. You see, Nova grew up without a father figure, and his uncle was trying to somewhat fill the role. Nova, being about as confrontational and standoffish as he can be, surely doesn't make this easy, and they have mad beef. And I did not know until just recently how deep this went. When I happened to run across an old live stream of Nova's where he absolutely lost it over his uncle, I knew that I'd committed a grave sin not including it in the first video. So to make up for my mistake, here and now is one of the greatest Nova freakouts in existence, in the origin of the uncle beef, which continues to this day.
I'm so motherfucking mad! I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying! No, I'm not fucking okay!
I don't know how I missed this in the first video, but I'll tell you something, how I found it for the second video were videos of the beef that is ongoing in the present day. It seems Nova and his uncle still have unresolved issues, because he will still go live and still complain about arguments that they have.
Normally with these, I cool down real quick and it's over. At this point, I'm just starting to not give a fuck about anything. It's my fucking uncle. That's all you need to fucking know. There. You happy now? Uncle yelling at me for no fucking reason again. Blocking my uncle is literally the equivalent to a death sentence. He hates being ignored. This is all part of the reason I turned fucking emo.
And as I continued through Nova's TikToks to the present day, I noticed that this was a reoccurring theme. Food reviews, beef with his uncle, accidental streams, it was all a pattern. Another thing I noticed was the absolute increase in hate comments. Nova's average views on his TikTok page were dropping, but videos covering him on other platforms like YouTube or TikTok were doing quite well, and all of this negative attention seemed to be tanking actual interest in his TikToks. Until Nova got lucky, buying him just a little more time until his page eventually went dead. A local news station would go to Nova's place of business, filming a segment on minimum wage in their state, and the clip they happened to capture of Nova was absolutely memeable.
Can I get a French onion soup, please?
Under item.
Just like everything else with Nova, there's this quality about the clip that makes it absolutely hilarious to me. Many other people found it hilarious as well, and it seemed to bring a little bit more attention to Nova's channel. Mostly negative, of course, meaning that in classic Nova fashion, he would respond to hate comments and grow to absolutely hate the French onion soup please meme.
No, you can't get a fucking French onion soup. It's this every fucking stream, and it gets fucking annoying. That's why I got tired of the, can I get a French onion soup, please? Can I get a French onion soup, please? No, you can't get a French onion soup. Fuck. That comment was so fucking drawn out, I got so fucking tired of it, that I had to block French in the Kick and the fucking TikTok chat. Live and normal.
The French onion soup hype got so out of control that he had to block the word French in his chats. But I'm sure that many of you know trolls can be far more relentless than a simple blocking, and not being able to talk about French onion soup in chat was not going to stop them from being absolutely hilarious. The increase in negative attention caused Nova to change the very way that he streamed. In an attempt to own his trolls, he would decide to no longer speak during his gaming streams, hurting no one but himself and the few actual fans that he had remaining.
Alright guys, little disclaimer. This is the only time that I will be speaking in the stream because some troll, not naming names, is ruining my streams by archiving them. And I bet you're recording this right now. If you're in here, f*** you. And I hope your mother finds out you've been bullying people like me online. F***ing shame on you.
I want to make it clear that in that video, when Nova refers to people like him, he means people that have been accused of grooming with thorough evidence to prove it. Nova would continue with the strategy of no speaking for quite some time, until he noticed that it absolutely assassinated his view count, going from 80-something viewers a stream down to 1 or 2. To combat this while also sticking it to the trolls, he devised a new way to let him talk on stream.
My new streaming strategy to divert the trolls. Turn down your speakers, guys. Alright, y'all. This is what's gonna divert the trolls. Because this guy likes to bleep out all the swear words. For those of you just joining, if you're hearing fuck in the background, that is not your imagination. That's my streaming strategy to divert the trolls. And it comes on every 2 seconds. It might decrease my viewers.
The drop in already low quality of Nova's content became noticeable in the months to come. He didn't care if he had an absolutely annoying sound playing in the background on a loop during his streams, because it wasn't about the viewer to him. It was about sticking it to the people who disliked him. And this resulted in not only the quality of Nova's videos dipping, but the frequency of them and also the attention they would get. At one time, Nova was posting TikToks that would frequently get tens of thousands of likes. Now it is an absolute shadow of its former self. And it's not just the grooming allegations, because the dip in quality like I'm about to show you drove off even the hardest of Nova stans.
Trying the blood orange grapefruit bubbly bounce. Before you guys comment, when Nova, your sugar intake? 0 calories, 0 sugar. You bitches can't do anything about it. It's healthy. And Bubbly also vows to put no artificial sweeteners in all their flavors too, so...
When you make minute-long videos and you spend 15 seconds of it complaining about your fans and your trolls, something is wrong. And unless your last name is Chandler, I don't think you're gonna make it on any social media platform with that attitude. Like I said earlier, highly viewed Nova videos are a thing of the past. The algorithm of TikTok wants nothing to do with him, both because of the allegations and the poor quality of his newer videos. The diminishing attention has caused Nova to think about where he went wrong, and this led him down a very interesting rabbit hole, especially for a person in his position. He began to look into Chris Chan and watch the Geno Samuel documentary, making numerous references to him throughout videos and live streams.
Chris Chan is on the me real quick though! Yeah, I remember that one video Chris uploaded saying that he wants everything off his house off the internet. That just motivated the trolls, really. That's why when the trolls do something, I don't give them attention.
I have seen Nova on many different occasions give the trolls so much attention that they didn't even know what to do with it. In almost every video, he antagonizes them in some way. So this knowledge that he thinks he's getting from the Geno Samuel doc and Chris Chan's story is not doing him much good. Him discussing lolcows, compounded with the fact that he feeds the trolls leads me to believe that he fears transforming into a lolcow more than anything else on the internet. And whether he likes it or not, it seems like that is what has come to pass. There are tons of videos out there talking about Nova's antics, from the darker stuff to the lighter stuff, leaving Nova's ability to hide things on the internet nearly non-existent. And in my research for this video, I discovered that other content creators had found Nova's Reddit account. Yet another thing of massive importance that I forgot to include in the first video. So we're gonna rectify that here and now, reading some of the craziest posts that he had made. The Reddit account was shortly deleted after it was discovered, but I have to give a massive shout out to a fellow YouTuber for archiving it. He goes by lolcow Academy, and I'll link his channel in the description below, along with Liquid Nova's. Once again, big thank you to lolcow Academy. Let's get into the Reddit posts. Am I the asshole for having an argument with my mum over ruining my birthday? So I, 18 male tomorrow, am having an 18th birthday coming up after the disaster my birthday was last year. I often tend to think aloud, and I was having an off day already. I muttered to myself, I hope my birthday this year isn't ruined like it was last year. I guess me mum overheard me yelling at her. Now most of the conversation was a blur, but here's what I remember of it. I just don't want my birthday the way it ended up last year. Gabriel, your grades were horrendous. I didn't even consider your birthday. Yes, my grades were horrendous, and I barely passed, but I feel like that since it was my birthday, I don't think I was deserved to be yelled at by my racist and homophobic uncle who me mum told about the incident. But on the other hand, I feel like I was the for causing the whole situation, because I was having an off day. I genuinely apologized to her over text, but she left me on read. I need some advice. A lot of people on TikTok think I'm a P word, can't say without getting removed, and I've proved my innocence. However, they're still harassing me about it, and even with evidence that I'm innocent and was framed, they still won't fucking stop. And even after I blocked them on everything, they come back on endless alts and Zalago texts of full on my docs, my real name, etc., and I'm fucking sick of it. Is there an easier way to stop this? This one he posted to r/age regression. I'm just sad. Hey all, as many of you know, I can't find my little side lately, and I'm being harassed for being a little, being called a censored for little eyes, etc., and I need the r/age regression community to help me find my little side again. I can't trust no one right now, and this community is the only place I can turn to. Thank you. If you're a TikTok hater, go crawl back to the hole you came from and never come back out. It's posts like this that make me want to spend hours using the emergency eye wash station. Another post from r/age regression, which I refuse to read the way that he has typed. I'm really scared. I've been posting a bit on TikTok and my fans don't accept me for who I am. Crying emoji. I've been getting doxxed, and recently, I'm very scared. 4 crying emojis. This is from an r/age regression post about diapers. I would def buy, but I'm flat broke. However, my mom knows about my age regression and supports me. She just draws the line at diapers. So that means Nova's mom would be willing to spend money on other things that he would consider to be of this nature. I'm going to warn you guys that the next couple of images that you're going to see of Nova may be shocking because we have reached the bottom of his iceberg. Me and Moonshine wish all sweet dreams. Remember, God loves you and you are valid. Me and Moonshine wish you all good night. If you all could send me some words to knock me in little space in the morning, that'd be appreciated. Moonshine and I wish you all a good night. You are loved and valid as always. As I'm sure many of you know, it was this kind of behavior that got Nova into trouble before. And it is what has gained him the level of internet infamy he has today. I wasn't sure if I should include the Reddit posts, but I think they paint a pretty clear picture as to what his past couple of years have been like. And I gotta say, he hasn't changed a bit. which is kind of worrying, because like I just said, he has done some pretty messed up stuff in the past. And in all honesty, we can only hope that this is the last time that we have to hear from Nova Online. And that's all I have today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, especially till the end of the video. I really appreciate that. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing. All of that really helps as well. And a massive shout out to all my channel members. Much love, guys. I always say it, but the channel would not be the same without you. You're the pillars of the community. And to whoever's watching this video right now, listening to this, I hope that you have a wonderful day, night, afternoon, wherever you are, whatever time it is, just go have a good time. And be sure to keep it Kiwi.
Gabriel, it's here.
I saw something.
I'm not sure if she's still there.
You waiting for some food or something?